everyone, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV. My name is Ima, and on today's news we're talking about Shmurda, I'm talking about Rema, and I will be rounding up the news with DJ tunes. But before going on to today's business, I want to say a very big thank you to all of your amazing subscribers. Thank you for always liking, always sharing, and constantly always commenting. And if you're coming across the channel for the very first time, don't forget to subscribe and also turn on the notification bell so as to know when we drop a new content. Moving on to the news for today, we have Rema, the king of raves and roses. Now, Rema has been in the news because of his recent single titled Calm Down, and also he just got admission into the University of Lagos to study creative arts. But before talking about that, his new single, let's take a look at this tweet. Now, this Twitter user at Mba tweeted saying that was days before Rema dropped his new single. He said, "If Rema tell you another banger, just believe her." And yes, Rema went ahead to give us another amazing banger titled Calm Down. And yes, this song has been and is still doing well. 3 days after it was dropped, he was at #1 on the Nigerian Apple Music chart, and I'm sure you've been vibing to it, because yes, I've been vibing to the song. And still trying to get over Rema's new single, he went ahead to tweet saying Rema x Chris Brown. Yes, because the both of them were cited together. I know a lot of people have come and say, is there another collaboration coming? Is Chris Brown and Rema going to give us another banger? And yes, Chris Brown has worked with the likes of Davido in the past. He gave us Blow My Mind, and he's also worked with Wizkid, African Bad Girl. Now, same Chris Brown is coming to work with Rema, who is one of the top artists doing very, very well right now. And I'm sure you can't wait for what these two would be giving us in the future. Definitely, I can't wait too. Now, moving on to what we have next on the news, we have Shmurda. Yes, Bella has been in the news because of what he did at Black Bones concert that happened on February 14th. You know, he went up to the stage with the Bible and he said he used words he was not supposed to use. He talked about condoms and a whole lot of other stuff. And yes, Nigerians came out to drag him to say, you know what, if this was a Quran, you would not have done that and all of that. And he also talked about the fact that maybe he did that because Christians are calm, Christians are forgiving, and Christians are this and that. That if he had done that with a Quran, maybe by now a whole lot of things would have gone down. And even if Shmurda didn't come out to say, oh, I'm sorry for what I did, I am sure he knows that this time around he messed up big time. Now, in a recent interview with Dotun, Bella talked about the Grammys. Let's see what he said. Singer Shmurda has opened up on the possibility of someday clinching the music industry highest honor, a Grammy. Yes, we all know that the Grammy is the highest music award in the industry, and a whole lot of people, yes, every artist wants to earn a Grammy, every artist wants a Grammy attached to their name. But Shmurda has come out to say, you know what, he's not in a hurry to win a Grammy. Yes, he said he wants to win a Grammy, but it is not something he's focused on doing right now. He talked about the fact that he would prefer to, you know, impact the people around him instead of attaching his name to some sort of accolades. He also talked about his forthcoming project, which he didn't name, and he also talked about the fact that he's looking forward to, you know, have international collaborations. And yes, a lot of our Nigerian artists these days tend to work with a whole lot of international artists. Talk about Tiwa Savage, who has had Somebody's Song with Brandy. We've had Ashanti and Adekunle Gold. We've had Davido and Chris Brown. We've had Wizkid and Chris Brown, and a whole lot more. And now Shmurda is coming out to say, you know what, I'm looking forward to working with international artists. And yes, for the Grammy, if it happens, fine. If it doesn't happen, no problem. But that's not what I am focused on doing right now. And lastly, on the news, we have DJ Tunes. DJ Tunes, who happens to be a producer and also a DJ, is actually doing very well for himself in the industry. Like a whole lot of amazing hits and bangers have been attached to his names. And in the past, DJ Tunes have had to work with the likes of One Day Code. They made Iskaba. He has worked with Burna Boy. He has worked with Adekunle Gold. He has worked on Malay. And the last project he did with Wizkid was Pami, which he featured Wizkid, Adekunle Gold, and Omale. And trust me, yes, that song did amazingly well. Now, in a recent interview, he talked about his relationship with Wizkid. And yes, he's Wizkid current DJ, and he's been with Wizkid like since 2015. That's a whole long time. Now, in this interview, he said his relationship with Wizkid is unbreakable. He talked about the fact that whenever he's with Wizkid, Wizkid allows him to do his thing. Wizkid allows him to, own the stage. And he talks about the fact that their vibe is unmatchable. And he talked about the fact that yes, he's looking forward to do amazing things with Wizkid in the future. And with DJ Tunes, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us in the comment section what you think about the news, and we'll be there to respond to some, if not all, of your comments. And don't forget to keep liking, sharing, and don't forget to keep commenting. And if you're coming across this channel for the first time, do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so as to know when we drop new content. Bye for now. My name is Rema.